Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and out. Relax. Relax. Similarly, on the other side, on the left leg from the back of the knee. As you breathe in, keep the toe pointed outwards. And when it's all the way up, exhale, point the toe towards you. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Relax. Relax. Keep your feet down. Just relax. Stay here. Take a moment. Now, let's really open up our chest. Spread your arms like this in one line of the shoulders. Slightly inhale, slightly go back. As you exhale, hands together. Come back, breathe in, open the palm, open arms. Exhale, and forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One last time. Breathe in and breathe out. Stay here. Stay here. With every exhalation, keep relaxing your spine. Keep inhaling, come on up. Exhale, back. All right. Let us sit easily and comfortably one more time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Relax. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. Let us practice another cooling pranayama. This one is called a Brahmari pranayama. This is also one of my favorites. So let's keep the index finger right above the eyebrows. Let's keep the reach with the second two fingers, the ring finger and the middle finger on your eyes. Keep the last two fingers, the little fingers next to your nose. And keep the thumbs right next to the ear flaps. And keep it gently. There is absolutely no need to apply pressure here. Very gently. It's your own pace. Be very gentle with yourself here. Okay? Now in this pranayama, what you have to do is you have to breathe in And on an exhalation, you have to make a buzzing sound like this. Now, while you are making this buzzing sound, use your thumbs, which are on the ear flaps, to open and close the ear flaps. You make the buzzing sound thrice. Let us take position. Thumbs on the ear flaps. So we will make the buzzing sound 3 times. For Brahmini Pranayam, breathe in. Your eyes closed. Relax your hands. Take a moment here. Stay in the present. So put your palms together in a Namaste Mudra. Spread out your fingers. Spread out your fingers away from each other. Start pressing the palms against each other. Maybe apply pressure here. Keep pressing, keep pressing. Apply pressure. Keep pressing, keep pressing. Much pressure as you can comfortably apply. And relax, relax. Keep your hands in Namaste Mudra. Thumbs touching the heart chakra. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Relax. Take another transitional breath in. Exhale. Relax. Let us chant Om once, followed by 3 Shanti. For Om, breathe in. Shanti. Keep your eyes closed. Start your hands against each other. Generate heat.
If this
The eye.
then do I'm like a
One more time. Not rubbing your hands against each other. Generate heat. The eyes closed slowly. The palms in front of the face. Open as if reading a book. The feeling of vacation. And a gentle smile. Open your eyes. Hope everyone enjoyed this session. As I could see that most of you were sitting on chairs and had limited period of time, so I tried to be as basic as I could so that everyone could participate. Over to the speaker now.
Well, it was an amazing and a refreshing session. And I'm being really honest with that. Now, moving on to our next yoga instructor, Professor Dr. Shruti Wazir, a unique merger of healer, doctor, and professor practicing as a Commerce faculty and inter CA from ICAI. Double masters and researcher in finance from Pune University, serving in more than 34 modalities of healing and alternative science like Reiki, Lama Fera, Tarot, Crystal, etc. Alternative medical practitioner in Backflower from Backflower Institute, UK by Dr. Edward Back, counselor of spiritual science, entrepreneur of 3 businesses in education and healing industries, institutional training with spirituality and science, professional video publisher on healing science on different social media platforms, media person with personal celebrity interviews on social media, achiever of many national and international awards, gold medalist in DAP International Diploma in Acupressure recognized by WHO, social activist, doctor in naturopathy, member of FTMP, energy science healer, psychologist, vice president of Jyotish Punj Global. A very warm welcome to you, ma'am. Over
Thank you
to
so
you, ma'am.
much. Thank you so much. It is a great honor to be here with all of you. I admire and feeling so humble to be here and expressing gratitude towards Swarna Bharat team. Thank you so much, Piyush Panditji, and you, my dear, and other dignitaries who gave me such a wonderful platform to express the spirituality, to spread the spirituality. Let us start our session. I am not keeping on my video right now. Once we start the practice of spiritual yogic science, I'll start later. So first of all, in Vedic spiritual practice, we used to chant the Shanti mantra. Shanti mantra is a mantra which will give us peace and protecting us from 3 different problems and challenges: mind, body, and soul. Let us chant. I beg all the people, request all the people to keep their mind calm and Let us chant together. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayaha. Bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kashyat dukkhapayet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The meaning of this Shanti mantra in Vedic spiritual sciences: may all be happy, may all be free from illness, may all see what is auspicious, may no one become part of suffering. Om, peace, peace, peace. This is required right now in this pandemic situation to chant Shanti mantra. Now let us move to the ritual of Indian culture, which is Namaskaram. That is Namaskar. Namaskar is our culture to fold and join the hands, bow in front of others before starting any communication. The science and spirituality behind this ritual is that our hands contain all the energies of human body. We are folding this whole energy, keeping near to our heart. The heart is a symbol of love and compassion, and that's why we are bending our head. It means we are leaving our ego. In short, we Indian believe that we are keeping our ego aside and with love and compassion, watching the great light of Thy in you yourself. Neither of us are above or below. Respect the equality of Almighty. We are expressing gratitude and we expect the same from you. I am feeling humble and obliged to represent my culture in front of all of you. Thank you so much for listening this introduction. Now, moving to yoga. Yoga is the journey of pertaining a soul to get ourselves, self-actualization with awareness come in us. This is the journey of merging soul to the supreme soul. The beginning of yoga were developed by the Indus-Saraswati civilization in North India over 5,000 years ago. First time yoga were mentioned in sacred text of Rig Veda. We Indians are learning sacred text, 4 sacred texts, Vedas. It is amongst them. This is written in Devanagari Lipi, that is later, and language is Sanskrit. The original word of yoga comes from Yuj, and believe that Lord Shiva invented it, later known as Adi Yogi. So this is the beautiful meaning and the history of yoga in a spiritual science. Now let me come on screen and tell you about quantum physics and singularity. Har Har Mahadev. Thank you so much. Human body is a perfect conjunction of spirituality and science. The quantum physics is one of the theory which is beyond time and space. Apart from that, singularity concept is coming very soon in the way of self-actualization. To truly say that time is the 4th dimension and spirituality is the 5th dimension, where we can feel our soul, which is by self-availing or self-actualization. To be this in this trance level, a person should maintain and be consistent in his lifestyle by performing yoga. It is truly said by someone before me that yoga is nothing but the perfect combination and keeping keeping mind, body, and soul in tranquility. So let us heal first mind, that is a psychology. Second, we are healing physical, that is not actually the physical, but I'll tell you the layers of physical body. So let us start with certain practice of spiritual yogic science, where I am giving you the technique of breathing with a beautiful deep breathing technique and the immunity booster system. This breathing style will give you the immunity booster, as well as you will definitely feel certain kind of divine energy in your physical body. So let us start. First of all, sit comfortably, erect your spine. The spine should be erected, or rather, a male should keep their right hand on chest, covering the left on it, and female should keep their left hand on chest and keep right on it. The science behind it is we are having 72,000 nerves in our body, human body. Amongst the 72,000, we are having three main nadis nerves: Ida, Pingala, Shushumna. Ida is feministic nadi nerve. Pingala is male. And Shushumna is a center where we are balancing feminine and masculine energies. So let us make it balancing and breathe. Close your eyes, first of all. Take a deep breath in. As I'm a female, I'm keeping like this, my left hand on my chest, covering it by my right hand. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Now, I'm explaining you. First, you have to take breath, hold the breath, touch your tongue to the palate, and then release it, exhale, hold. This process is called Purak Antarkumbhak, Khechari, Rechak, Bahya Kumbhak. This whole process will give you certain kind of immunity booster treatment in your body. Let us start with deep inhalation. Hold the breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. Touch your tongue to the palate. Exhale. Hold. Again, inhale. Hold and touch your tongue to the palate. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Touch the tongue to the palate. Exhale. Hold. Keep breathing. I'm counting this chanting for 2 minutes. I hope you all are practicing. Inhale. Hold. Touch the tongue to the palate. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Touch the tongue to the palate. Exhale. Hold. Keep practicing. This will boost your immunity. This is the prana shakti which we are gathering in our body. The oxygen level are increasing in our body. Inhale. Hold. Touch the tongue to the palate. Exhale. Hold. Keep practicing for 2 more times. Inhale. Hold. Touch the tongue to the palate. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Touch the tongue to the palate. Exhale. Hold. Relax. 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 Feel the deep silence of Brahmanad, which is called Pranava Mantra, which is Omkara. This Pranav Mantra is having 3 dimensions. Aum. Let us start. I hope you all will practice the same thing which I saw you right now. This will increase oxygen level in your body, which is Purak, Antarkumbhak, Kechari, Rechak, Bahya Kumbhak. Purak means inhaling. Antarkumbhak, holding the breath inside. Kechari, tongue should be touched to the palate. तालू से अपनी जिह्वा को लगाएं. Rechak, exhale, release, and Bahya Kumbhak, hold. So this is the process where we can keep our oxygen level nearby 98 to 100 in our body. Thank you so much. Now we'll move to the last part, which is called the Sukshma Sharira and Sthula Sharira. Sukshma Sharira is the body which is not touched, intangible, and the Sthula Sharira is a tangible body which you can see. The Sukshma Sharira is nearby the physical body, where we have 7 layers of aura. Aura is a reflection of your human body, where the more expanded aura, the more brightness of your human body. So let us heal Sukshma Sharira, because Sukshma Sharira is more powerful than the Sthula Sharira. Sthula Sharira is known as a physical body which can be healed by healing 7 layers of our Sthula Sharira. Let us chant Bija Mantra and let us take information about one layer. The first layer, let us start with layer wise. First layer is the etheric layer. It is closest to the body, connected the base or a root chakra for Muladhara, which is called Muladhara chakra. The first chakra. Chakra is nothing but the energy centers of human body. We have thousands of energy centers in our human body, but 114 are main. Amongst 114, 7 chakras are the main, which are giving us the energy in day-to-day life. So let us start healing the chakras with layer of 7 auras. It is called the healing of Sukshma Sharira healing. First, the etheric layer. Etheric layer is closest to body and nearby, you can say connected with root chakra. The mantra, the Bija mantra to heal the root chakra and the first etheric layer is Lam. So let us start chanting. Just keep your mics mute and close your eyes. Feel you are chanting Lam, L-A-M, Lam, Bija mantra to heal first layer of our etherical layer of our human body, of our Sukshma Sharira. 3 times we will chant. This layer will give us security, safety. Let us start chanting. You can chant in your mind. Lam. 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 The second layer of our human body, the aura layer, is the emotional layer, extending 1 to 3 inches from body, connected with sacral chakra or hara chakra. The color of first is red, the sacral is second is orange. The Bija mantra we can chant is VAM, V-A-M, VAM. It is representing pleasure, happiness, enjoyment. Let us chant VAM. 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 the next layer of human body aura, the mental layer, extending 3 to 8 inches from physical body, connected with the third chakra, which is called solar plexus. Solar plexus chakra is representative of confidence. Let us chant its Bij mantra, which is called Ram. R-A-M or R-U-M. Whatever you want to chant, but the chant, the pronunciation is Ram. Ram. Ram.
Mother Richa Marco Pavi.
Ram. The next layer is astral layer, away about 1 feet, connected with heart chakra, which is called Anahata chakra. This color, the color of heart chakra is green. A person can be healer when the heart chakra is completely open. So let us open our heart chakra and let us believe that we all are one. We all are connected. The globe is connected. The universe is connected. Every atom is connected with another atom. So let us see and fold our hand. Keep your hand on chest. And this chakra, this layer is connected with compassion and love. So let us connect and chant the mantra YAM. Y-A-M, you can say, or Y-U-M. Let us chant this mantra to clear, to open up our Anahata astral layer. Yam. 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 This is called the bridge of lower extremity and our upper extremity. Now moving towards to the 5th layer, the etheric template. These extend about 2 feet connected to throat chakra. Throat chakra represents the truth and communication, which is having the beautiful Bij mantra called Hum. H-U-M. Let us chant. You can keep your hand on throat and chant. You can clear your 5th layer of aura with this Bij mantra etheric template. Hum. 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 This will develop the communication skill of yours. The 6th layer is called the celestial level or a causal layer, which extends 2.5 feet, connected with third eye. Third eye is exactly between your 2 brows. Between 2 eyebrows, this is the third eye. Trinetra in India, we are using the word. This connects the spirituality and self-awakening, the concentration. If we are chanting Om, so we can chant Om now. let us start chanting with Dhyana Mudra. Oh. Oh. This Bij mantra should be chanted while chanting A should be, the vibration should be on navel, U, the vibration should be on heart, and Ma, the vibration should be on your third eye. So A, U, Ma will be definitely awakening your concentration. Now. The last is spiritual layer. The spiritual layer is beautifully expanded and it is extend to 3 feet from your physical body. The Bij mantra is Om only, which represents the blissful state, the actual spiritual state, the actual calmness of your body. Let us chant, but the Ma should be silent. Let me chant for you. You can please take your hands like this, the palm towards to the sky, and let us chant. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. The human body is a perfect combination of spirituality and science, where we healed our Sukshma Sharira, our surroundings. If our surrounding is positive and optimistic, our body be automatically started healing by itself. This is called the black hole or singularity complex, connection, where it is coming from universe. Har Har Mahadev. Thank you so much for giving me opportunity, Swarna Bharat team, and Jai Hind. We'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Handing over to you, Anchor.
Well, that felt fresh and connecting to the spiritual one. Am I right or am I right? I would also like to welcome all the eminent speakers who have joined us today. I guarantee that the event will be productive and worth your precious time. It is my honor to host this event, and now it's time to give the stage to our keynote speakers of the day to speak on the topic very briefly. Our first speaker for the day, Vijay Kumar S. Shah from India, Padma Shri awardee, working in the field of health and environment since last 5 decades. Over to you, sir.
Yoga system, it is not a 5,000-year-old, it is a 6,000-year. It is told by Lokmanya Tilak. And it is practiced in India long time. But because of the Ramdev Baba and Narendra Modi, where... Hello, can you hear? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah, clear,
Yeah.
clear.
Because of the Ramdev Baba, it is more popular in India. And Narendra Modi has actually he has started all over the world. The meaning of this thing, yoga, that is the physical and mental balance of the patient person, and it is a well-being for the community. I don't practice yoga, but I do the karma yoga. I do a lot of social work for the community, and the yoga is not the only system. There are many systems in India. There are different prayers. It is run by maybe Hindu, Muslim, Jain, and other religions. They talk of bhajan. They do the different way. That is the aim of ultimate aim to make the people happy, yourself happy, and make the people around you and make the people happy in the world. So I congratulate you, and I think they have given a very good lesson. I had not done any yoga, but I do very regular walk of about 2 kilometers. I take very less food. I am always busy in something, so my mind is always busy. And you think daily. One thing message I want to give: be concentrate on yourself, your job. Try to help the people, and after helping the people, definitely you are going to get some reward. You are get happiness. I think this is my mantra. I am working last more than 55 years in the country, and I am happy. I am a cancer patient, you'll surprise, because of physical and mentally I am so prepared now. I can face everything, and it is my life way that one should follow. And I give congratulate this organization for holding this very good campaign for yoga for not only for India, for the world. I thank you all. Have a good wishes for the success of this yoga campaign. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, sir. We are honored by your presence, and it is lovely that you are following your health regime very well, eating less, and staying active. That's the foremost thing we should all follow in our life. Thank you so much again, sir.
Thank you.
Now, moving on to the next speaker, Inay Dutt Ghosh, mechanical engineer, MBA from IMT Ghaziabad and IBMI Berlin, also from Harvard Business School, USA. Global Chairman, MSME Chamber of Commerce and Industry of India, Global Senior Vice Chairman, Commonwealth, Entrepreneurs Club, London, Chairman's Lion Club, Delhi, Industry Advisory Board member of 10 universities, business schools working with education sector globally. Over to you.
Am I audible? Hello? Am I audible?
Loud and clear.
Okay. I'm Indrajit Ghosh, Chairman of MSME Chamber of Commerce and Industry of India. Regarding the Yoga Day, Indian yoga, is recognized by all over the world. Other people are following, Indians for this yoga, and it is very necessary for a person to do everyday basis. It will help to keep his or her health in a proper way. So, International Yoga Day, I wish all of you from my chamber and personally best of luck. And unfortunately, I was not knowing today, this time, the webinar will be happening, because I am also, waiting for another webinar after 3 minutes. So I will take leave. I'm extremely sorry. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much, sir. Now, inviting our third speaker for the day, Mr. Kevin Ward. He is a people builder, a wisdom seeker who uses his wisdom to help people find their potential through becoming a wisdom seeker too. He helps wisdom seekers achieve sustainable excellence through awareness training and coaching and consulting. His design, passion, and purpose is to help lead others into finding and living their potential in their lives, which includes their work life as well. As he helps individuals find their potential, he also helps them apply their potential as a part of a team. As he helps teams find their potential, he helps the leaders gain wisdom in how to effectively lead their team into their potential. As he leads, as he helps leaders find their potential, he helps them understand how to lead leaders as a team find their potential. Wow, what an amazing thought process. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Hello, members of Swarna Bharat Parivaar, IIU, esteemed guests, fellow speakers, and attendees. Thank you for the opportunity to speak at this celebration of the International Day of Yoga. I know that yoga is beneficial to the body, soul, and spirit. As I considered this topic, I decided to focus on the soul and spirit aspects of yoga. My goal is to help us remember ways to nurture our soul and spirit in order to have balance between our body, soul, and spirit. As a leader and wisdom seeker, I encourage people to make it a part of their routine to disconnect from the noise in their life, focus on observing what is going on around us and in us, and then seek and gain wisdom about what they observe. Yoga in its many forms is a great means to incorporate this wisdom-seeking practice into our routines. The use of yoga helps us to recenter and focus inward to observe our soul and consider what we struggle with in our mind and emotions, and begin to consider the narratives we tell ourselves and how we program our thinking. During this time, we can repeat the truths we have learned about ourselves, others, and the world around us. We can also consider whether we need to reconsider any of these truths in light of what we have learned and observed, and consider adjusting our narratives to incorporate this new learning into our attitude and actions to help us go and grow forward. This is also a great time to consider our spirit. Too often we neglect our spirits to the detriment of our health and well-being. By taking this time, we can focus on our Creator and bring ourselves into perspective in light of the great love and desire for good from our Creator. We can take time to remember that our Creator has given us great value that we can't lose and others can't take away. This helps us to choose humility as a part of our spirit and submission to our Creator's desires for others, and to strengthen our love for our Creator and for other human beings as our Creator loves them also. Sometimes we can use this time to listen to and allow encouraging music that reinforces the truths we have previously learned to also begin to build and reinforce the new growth we have experienced. We can also use this time to consider what we plan and intend to do. We can also be sure that these plans, intentions are lined up not only with our own healthy self-interest, but also the needs and interests of others around us. The value of this practice is to help us not lose sight of what is important and to nurture our soul and spirit to support and even lead us into healthy living in congruence with who and what our Creator has created us to be, as well as accept and encourage others to do the same. We can learn to live the abundance of love as intended by our Creator for ourselves and others. From this context, we can then practice wise, measured responses rather than living reactive. This will also help us learn how to manage stress rather than allowing stress to manage us. We will then live with our proper priorities so as to be healthy and congruent in our body and soul and spirit. Thank you again for this opportunity to address the esteemed group gathered to celebrate the International Day of Yoga. Thank you.
Well, thanks to you, sir, for enlightening us with your views and perspectives. Thank you so much. Our next speaker is Corina Sujde. She has been into teaching since last 24 years. Erasmus Plus European Project Coordinator, Edwitting Coordinator, International Cultural Passport Project Founder, Worldwide Green Project Co-Founder, Country Director for International Youth Society, Eco Training Center Sweden, Kids Foundation and World Voice International, a committee member for EduClouds and World Book of Records for Romania. She is the Peace Ambassador, President of Law Support Center for Human Rights, and IDYM Goodwill Ambassador as well. She was awarded as the Global Award for the Most Innovative Teacher in 2015 and Best Teacher in 2021. Latest feather to her career is being chaired as the IAU's International Ambassador recently. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to make me co-host. I would like to share my screen. Hello, everybody, and happy International Yoga Days. As Ansh said, I am IIU International Ambassador, and I am glad to be here with you to celebrate Yoga Days today. Thank you for making me co-host. I wanted to share some slides with you. So today we celebrate yoga and some facts, history about yoga. Yoga is the journey of the self through the self and to the self. Bhagavad Gita. I am Corina Sujda from Romania. International Day of Yoga. The idea of an International Day of Yoga was first proposed by Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, during his speech at the United Nations General Assembly. Yoga is Indians' gift to the world, and this is a perfect exercise for health, well-being, and making a lifestyle choose. The longest journey of any person, it's the journey. Yoga, it's not a religion, and I think all of us know this. For 5 years now, the world has come together on June 21 to celebrate the wonder that is yoga. Although coming together this year looks more like staying apart, the celebration will commence all the same. In the spirit of International Yoga Day, here are a few fun facts about this ancient, mystical, and magical discipline. Yoga, a natural progression. Looking towards yoga, it's a natural progression. The main reason for yoga's growing popularity in the large-scale transmission of education. As the activity of the intellect becomes stronger in the world, more people will shift to yoga over a period of time, and it will become the most popular way of seeking well-being. And you may see even in some schools, there people practice yoga. Did you know that yoga is over 5,000 years old and it's one of the oldest known physical disciplines in the world? A practice of both physical, mental, and spiritual nature, there are an estimated 300 million people partaking in yoga as of today. There is research suggesting yoga along with meditation can help delay aging. In Sanskrit, the word yoga means union or to unite. Today in the West, yoga is largely dominated by women. However, up till 1937, it was a male-only practice. Plenty of research suggests that practicing yoga on a regular basis increases your immune system. There are now over 100 different styles of yoga, including Ghat yoga, nude yoga, and broga. All postures, asanas, are originally practiced to enable the yogi to sit in a cross-legged position on the floor and meditate for hours without feeling her body stiffen or hurt. The swastika was originally a yoga symbol that came from the word swastik, meaning that which is associated with well-being. The practice of chanting Om at the beginning and end of a session constitutes the sound of the universe, as the syllables A, U, M represent the past, present, and future, respectively. So I think yoga adds years to your life and life to your years. Happy Yoga Day, and thank you.
Well, thank you so much, ma'am, for presenting such beautiful facts and making us aware about International Yoga Day again. Moving on to the next speaker for the day is Nada Ratkovic from Croatia. Nada Ratkovic was born in Sinj, Dalmatia County in Croatia, where she finished primary and secondary school. She continued her education at Faculty of Electrical Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, and Naval Architecture in Split, where she completed her studies in mechanical engineering. She actively uses English in speech and writing. Computer literate and has the advanced skills to use modern programs on computer. Possess personal, social, and learning to learn competence, entrepreneurship competence, digital competence, mathematical and statistic competence. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Please, could you share the screen with me? So I would like to thank you to Mr. Piyush Pandit for this opportunity to be here today on this big International Yoga Day. I can't do it. So if it is a problem, I can do without it.
Unable to make you the co-host.
Okay, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. So today my topic is yoga in daily life in Croatia. So I will start like Dr. Parin started in this morning, and yoga is really the greatest gift that India has given to humanity. A big worldwide phenomenon. During the COVID pandemic, it really emerged as a global trend. Here, well-being, experience, meanings of yoga from the perspective of my members in Croatia. So what is yoga for well-being? It is also a physical benefits, and it are opportunities to its spirituality. So yoga makes you stronger and fitter and helps you to find yourself despite the hustle bustle of your modern lifestyle. Currently, today, more people in the West are with yoga and then in the East. About 20 million yoga practitioners. So what that means? People practiced, adapted it to their needs, individual needs brings physical health and peace of mind. So I think that it is really today a big popularization of yoga in the world. So it is certainly and a theory, what I mean theory, philosophia, and practice like yoga sadhana. Thank Kruti Vair for Namaskar that I see today. This is my first time that I passed through this yoga. What is problem today? I think that the big problem is a big commercialization on the West. What about my country? In my country, I can say that in Croatia, we have a modern disease of yoga. What are the principles? Relaxation, exercise, breathing, nutrition. You will see a little later. My colleague, gastronomy chief, will show how we do that with nutrition and with food. What about yoga in Croatia? But so 1984, we in best form called Yugoslavia, we have yoga in everyday life. In Croatia, in my country, from 2004, and it was in the capital town, Zagreb, Anava Power Yoga. Also, our teachers are certified by Yoga Alliance, USA, and European Yoga Federation. So we have Croatia Yoga Federation, and also we are making events like this conference and congress. What is the aim of our federation? Federation wants to increase interactions between yogas and scientistics. Also, with therapy influence in social structures. I would here say something about yoga and science. One simple thing. A new look of science of yoga and how it can you transform to your life. When I was preparing for this speak today, I make many researches. So I found many interesting things. And what would I do next? I really would start to make researching about this topic. Why? Because I want to investigate what is the real difference between yoga on the East, yoga on the West, what is true, what it means for my culture, for India, and for other cultures. How can we include yoga in social structure? I have really many questions here about this. What are the challenges? What influence is on DNA and etc. So 5 mental spiritual benefits if we practice yoga. That is spiritual stretch, make you more inspired and creative. It improves focus. What else? It cultivates awareness. It gave you energy and spirit. And usually talk in Croatia when we meet somebody special, or if we, or maybe a person who is very special to you, we said that that person have a karma. We said karma, but many people didn't know what it really means. What is the quiet mind of spiritual benefits of yoga? Yoga gives you the space to do just that. What to do? You must be positively. So yoga can help you for the peaceful of the happiness. You can be grateful for many things or and others. It can heal your body and your mind. Also, it reminds you of compassion. So if you teach it, okay, okay with stillness, surrender to the present, yoga could really help you to breathe through everything, can help you to connect your body, your breath, your mind. So what is the focus? Focus is that you make some space in your mind. We are all witnesses of our morning. We sometimes we don't feel better. We think that we have a lot of problems. But now I see that yoga, when I investigate about her, could help us really much. So if you can be of any faith or have no faith, you could practice yoga. Also, spiritual side of yoga and physical side of yoga. In Croatia, yesterday and today, International Yoga Day is celebrating in 12 Croatian towns. The nearby my town is Split, and you can see the pictures now because I'm not sharing. Many peoples in Split make free exercises. But I must say that it is yoga in everyday life, and Mr. I don't know would I spell it okay, but I will say only Sri Swami Mehlasharanjali. He is a person who visit Croatia twice a year. Now in June, he visits our country. So he has a good relationship with the India embassy, and he is our guest twice in the year. Yoga is really limitless, eternal, and infinite. And I think it's a benefit for all, and for the body, for the mind, for the soul. Also, physical, mental, spiritual, and for social health and for well-being. One else, this day I dedicate for one special person. Yesterday, my big friend, co-founder of Global Trainer Academy, Dr. Imran Malik sir, died. So this day I dedicate to him. Why? Because he was the person who I met, and my first global education was to Global Trainer Academy, and my first talk about yoga. He also said, "Der nada, if you feel bad, go and do yoga. Yoga would help you." So thank you very much on the attention.
Well, thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your views and your perspectives and the facts about yoga for every one of us. Thank you so much for being here. Now it's time to call upon our next speaker, Dr. Prachi Gaur, an entrepreneur, educationist, public speaker, mentor, career coach, and counselor, brand planner and strategist, social activist and artist, leader, art curator, certified pilot, tarot card reader, and so much more. A highly motivated entrepreneur with focus on providing distinguished services in emerging markets with special focus on girl child education and women empowerment. She is the state president of Rajasthan Elementary Education Council for Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, WICCI. Recently, she was shared as the country's director for International Internship University, which is first ever virtual university having its reach to 195 different countries and thus making our country proud. Dr. Prachi Gaur has 13 years of rich experience as a businesswoman, mentor, and teacher. She is a highly motivated entrepreneur with focusing on providing distinguished services in emerging markets of education and entrepreneurship. She has a master's degree in visual communication with specialization in branding from the Birmingham City University, UK. She is a certified career counselor from the University of California, Los Angeles, USA, and a green belt in the Global Career Counseling certification from distinction from University Singapore. In the words of Dr. Gore, at Remarkable Education, we are committed to replace the conventional idea of choosing a career with creating one on your own. We help design careers by choice and not by chance. Dr. Gore is confident that quality career counseling will become the norm soon, which indeed can be visualized now, with the new NEP being implemented in our country, India. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Ansh, for the wonderful introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm extremely honored to be a part of this event today. We are connected here today to learn about an ancient Indian practice, which is the recent past has gained more popularity around the world, is navigating fitness and wellness. As there is an increase in the working population, the stress one experiences on the daily basis and have only risen. And to combat the stressful lifestyle, practicing yoga has become imperative. Although yoga and its importance is only gaining popularity nowadays, it has been since time immemorial in Hindu practices. It was first mentioned in the ancient Vedas, Rig Veda, and the Upanishads and Yoga Sutras of Patanjali as well, that have been existing for ages, to be honest. Yoga not only helps you keep fit, but also helps in leading a better and healthy lifestyle. So many diseases and health conditions can improve when one practices yoga, which consists of various asanas or postures and breathing exercises as well, which is called pranayam. It actually helps one leads a life with deeper connection to our own body as well as nature and the universe, benefiting in more ways that one by improving your stamina, your immunity, your strength, flexibility as well, and focus, which is nowadays is actually very important. When one becomes consistent with yoga, one has mastered the art of living. So let's pledge to take good care of our health and keep our Indian practices going globally, to be honest. And with this, thank you so much, the team of Swarna Bharat, team IIU, and gratitude to Mr. Piyush Pandit a lot. With this, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Well, thank you so much, ma'am, for your illuminating words and for enlightening everyone here today. Our next speaker for the day is Todar Diana. Over to you, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay. I wasn't actually attentive. Okay. Can you hear me? Yes? Okay, so hello everybody. As Miss Nada has presented before, I will also present you some of the advantages of practicing yoga. I'm an English teacher, but I'm interested in this sport, if we can tell him, if we can name it a sport. Yoga is really known for helping us with flexibility. Yoga increases range of motion, mobility, and general flexibility. This does not only make daily activities easier, it can also help reduce aches and pains associated with inactivity or a rigorous fitness training program. As the Yoga Health Foundation reports, yoga can actually increase elasticity in your muscles and connective tissues. Another advantage would be breath consciousness. We breathe all day, every day, for as long as we live, but yoga brings awareness breathing and can help us recognize the power associated with breath control and consciousness. Many ancient meditation practices begin and end with breath control. Another benefit would be that it helps us reduce stress. Yoga, like many forms of exercise, can help reduce stress. It combines fitness, meditation, and deep breathing to give you a multi-pronged approach to stress relief. Muscle definition and strength. Yoga is one of the best body weight exercises you can do. It helps build strong muscles without the expensive and potentially dangerous equipment. It is also known having benefits in improving circulation. As you stretch and work all of the muscles involved in the various yoga poses, you are helping encourage healthy blood circulation. Oxygenated blood rushes to all of your cells more efficiently when you are in good shape. Pain relief would be another benefit. Research has linked yoga practice with a reduction in pain for people suffering with arthritis, cancer, autoimmune diseases, and other chronic pain conditions. Yoga is meditation in motion. It focuses your attention on the here and now, helping to create a more balanced mind, body, spirit connection. It also helps to boost immunity. A recent Norwegian study found that yoga practice results in changes in gene expression that boost immunity at a cellular level. And it doesn't take long. The researchers believe the changes occurred while participants were still on the mat, and they were significantly greater than a control group who went on a nature hike while listening to soothing music. Yoga also helps to boost immunity by simply increasing overall health. It also helps us to sleep better. Researchers from Harvard University found that 8 weeks of daily yoga significantly improved sleep quality for people with insomnia. Another study found that twice weekly yoga sessions help cancer survivors sleep better and feel less fatigue. This can be attributed to yoga's ability to help people deal with stress. Sleep issues are like anxiety.
And the share button.
Okay, I think it's enough with my presentation. Thank you for your attention.
Well, thank you so much, ma'am, for presenting the facts and figures as well as crucial research as well. Thank you so much, ma'am. Our
Thank
next
you.
speaker for the day is Dr. Shalini Rajendra Sharma. Dr. Shalini Rajendra Sharma, Rajasthan's Additional Secretary of Khadi Designer Council of India, fashion designer and costume stylist, brand ambassador for Swarna Bharat Parivaar, district brand ambassador of Shakti Film Production, senior designer at M. Milan Industry. Dr. Shalini is the founder and director of Vastrashala Academy and Boutique. She has been very fascinated with designing and is highly sought after, well respected fashion designer around the cities. Over the years, she has been helping out women and girls and has trained them in the stitching field with the aim that they can live their life with confidence and make their potential to fulfill their own and family requirements. Academically, Dr. Shalini holds doctorate in fashion designing from International Internship University. Numerous degrees and certificates ranging from international certificate in fashion design, fashion studies, graduate and diploma in costume designing and dressmaking, certified costume stylist, fashion CAD certified, awarded for Teacher Innovative Award by Aurobindo Society, India Star Icon Award for Fashion Field, awarded by the Most Inspired Women of India, awardee for the Top 51 Influencer in Rajasthan, the Real Superwoman Award, certified for Entrepreneurs Pledge, certified to be local for Be Local Pledge, and many more by society and community for appreciation in fashion field. For her designing is something which expresses herself. She has very convivial and benevolent spirit which ventures with courage and confidently inspires talent within. Over to you, ma'am. Dr. Shalini, over to you. Let's move on to the next speaker. Our next speaker for the day is Olivera Tadic. Over to you, ma'am.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I will present yoga in Labin, Istria, Croatia. Thanks to practicing yoga over time, we become more aware of our bodies, need for regular exercise, staying in the fresh air and healthy diet, and with less effort, we get rid of bad habits. International Yoga Day, June 21st in Labin. The Labin Association, Yoga in Everyday Life, marked the International Yoga Day, which was declared by the UN 2016 by practicing in the Old Town, which was also attended by the Indian ambassador to the Republic of Croatia.
Ma'am, I'm sorry to disturb you, but your face is not visible.
My face
Can you
is
please,
not visible.
yeah, so can you please tilt that screen down a bit?
I'm sorry. My camera is on.
Yeah, can you tilt that camera down a bit?
Yeah, it is now. I don't know what's happened. I have a problem with internet. I'm sorry.
Olivera, mi te dobro vidimo. We see you good.
I don't know what's
Samo,
happening.
samo svoj laptop pomaknite malo naprijed.
Pomaknite
da
laptop da vas da vidimo glavu.
Eto ga, to je to.
Da vam vidimo glavu.
Okay, I'm sorry. About 30 Labin yoga practitioners who gathered in front of the National Museum had the honor of being joined by the Indian ambassador and his entourage and Labin major. On the occasion of the 25th anniversary of its founding, the association Yoga in Everyday Life Labin organized a public lecture, Chakras and Kundalini. 25 reasons why you will want to practice yoga every day. First, it's free. Second, you do not need any special equipment. You can practice yoga anywhere, on the carpet, grass, floor. Third, you can wear pajamas. You don't have to worry about where sounds coming from your body, which you would otherwise be ashamed of in front of an exercise group. You don't have to compare yourself to others or follow someone else's rhythm of exercise. You can adjust your practice to the poses and rhythm that suits excuse me, you best. Yoga makes you more productive. Yoga increases energy levels. Yoga boosts your metabolism so you can eat more delicious and healthy foods. Practicing yoga regularly helps you fall asleep easier and sleep through the night in one piece. Yoga strengthens your joints and prevents and alleviates the effects of osteoporosis and aging. Yoga strengthens the spine, which leads to better posture, relief of back pain, and prevention of serious spinal injuries. Yoga detoxifies us from the effects of environmental and food pollution. Positioning the head below heart level reduces the load on the heart. Concurrent breathing by helping you have more energy, expand lung capacity, and stay focused of the present moment. Yoga saves your feet. Yoga stimulates the immune system by reducing stress hormones and at the same time stimulates the lungs, heart, and digestive systems to release toxins and pathogens. Yoga can relieve cold symptoms. Exercising good posture saves your back and neck from accumulating tension. Yoga reduced anxiety by practicing prolonging the inhale and exhale and focusing the mind of the present. Yoga reduced inflammation. Yoga gives you necessary excuse for a moment of the day that is reserved just for you. Yoga increases your sense of satisfaction. Yoga opens your heart and helps you release from fear and pain and accept more love and joy. Yoga gives purpose. Can yoga lower blood pressure? We will try to find the answer to this question in the next school year as a part of physical education classes. Method of work. One class will be divided into groups, 12 students each. First group will practice yoga in class. Second group will practice the usual activities, athletics, gymnastic, games, lasting 30 minutes twice a week. The research will last 3 months. Blood pressure and heart rate of all students will be measured at the beginning of the research and then once a week. The measurements obtained during the research will be analyzed and an attempt will be made to answer the question posed. Unfortunately, I have to admit that I do not practice yoga. That is possible that after this set, I will start practicing. Thank you for attention. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your views and perspectives. And thank you for being here. Our next speaker for the day is Mario Pavic. Over to you, sir.
Hello, can you share the screen, please, if it's possible? Hi. Can you share the screen, please?
Yeah, you can share the screen now.
Yes, please. Do you see now the presentation?
No.
No? One moment, please. One moment, please. Share the screen. No problem. Okay, I can start without sharing screen. Greetings for everybody. I'm honored to be with you today on the International Yoga Day. I am Mario Pavic. I am a master manager in service business, and I'm working in vocational school in one small town, Trogir, in the Dalmatia coast in Croatia, as a cooking and hospitality or service teacher. Privately, I'm running the restaurant with my wife and my family, and I am in the restaurant business over than 15 years. I'm a professional chef, and I'm preparing nice food for every type of customers, also for people who are vegetarians and vegans. And as we know, lots of yogis prefer to be vegans. What I want to say to you, the most important things for a healthy and balanced life is to eat food from an area where we live, because every food has energy and corresponds to the energy of the people living in that area. Yoga today became one of the most sought after therapies. It is in fact a means of achieving balance with the individual, using position of the body and attention or focus. Yoga is a very widespread practice today. What health benefits you became from yoga? You became prevention. This is also daily routine, diet and food combining, also church, Ayurveda and yoga together through the poses. Herbal support, energy and vitality, beauty, and yoga is also very good for a good sleep. I will tell you something about food combining or combination. What goes with which food goes with the best for the yogis. To eat properly, you must keep your proteins simple and separate. Dairy is a protein that is best eaten alone or with some grains. It is best to not mix it with other animal proteins. The heavier the food is, the heavier it can be your digestion. Sometimes we need heavier food, but be aware of the state of your digestion in the moment. Fruit is best eaten alone or cooked in small amounts when combined with other food. How and when to eat? You must eat natural food that has not been specially processed or treated with chemistry or some kinds of treatment. Don't eat too much. Avoid eating food very quickly, and eat only when you are really hungry. And I made a few recipes which we use in Dalmatia, in that part of Croatia, and you can use it also very good in cold world. I prepared today a recipe for homemade pesto. Chop in a blender a little bit basil leaves with sea salt, olive oil, garlic cloves, and roasted almonds or peanuts. You can add grated hard cheese to the sauce. You have a quickly and healthy meal, and you can combine it with other dishes. An ingredients variant is walnuts or parsley pesto. It is done in the same way. Also, parsley is good for the body, and it's excellent source of vitamin C, and nuts are rich in healthy fats for our body. Also, after that pesto, you can drink also excellent thyme tea. On our coast, we have lots of thyme, and we use it also for the nice tea, and we sweeten it with little bit honey, and we added some lemon. You know that we have also lots of lemon in our part of the Dalmatia. You can use also for the tea little bit ginger juice. You must grate the ginger, and you must take the juice or squeeze the juice from the ginger and add it in the tea. And the last recipe from me today is polenta. This is a grain in a Mediterranean way. You use tofu. You use fresh vegetables like zucchini, peppers, tomato, beans, onions, black olives. You use olive oil, salt, pepper, spices that you love. Put a little bit water, and in that water you cooked corn or semolina with little bit teaspoon of salt, some oregano, some basil, and some. And when you put it, when you cook it, you put everything on one big plate, and you enjoy eating a good and quality food. And I'm sorry because you don't see my presentation. I make one beautiful picture of the Adriatic Sea and one nice lady practicing yoga on the stones of the sea. Thank you for your attention, and I hope. Thank you for your attention, and I hope that I will be guest in some other election of yoga. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much, sir, for sharing such a delicious and a healthy recipe with all of us. Thank you so much for being here today. Our
Thank
next
you.
speaker for the day is Amber Singh Magar. Over to you, sir.
Nice to meet you. Good afternoon, all of you. I am Amber Singh Magar, Principal, Bharat Secondary School. Today, we are celebrating Yoga Day. It's opportunity for me to present here something about yoga. Thank you for committee. Thank you for my friend Corina Suzaida. We Indian people always do yoga from morning to night, but ethically is right or wrong. I say something about yoga. What is yoga? You know, yoga is a word from the ancient Sanskrit language that means union, the attainment and merger of the individual human consciousness with the cosmic consciousness. The word yoga is also used to describe the different yogic techniques employed, the different disciplines that are used to facilitate the awareness and the experience of body, mind, and spirit integration. Yoga has, for thousands of years, had holistic understanding of human being, its subtle physiology, and the connection between mind and body. The vast philosophies and disciplines of yoga have remained essentially the same for thousands of years. Do you know Ashtanga Vinyasa? Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga, Eightfold Yoga, also known as Ashtanga Yoga, is a style of yoga confined Yama Niyama. Yama Niyama asana, pranayama, prarthana, dharana, dhyan, and samadhi. Universal morality, in Yama, yoga is to embrace the joy of life. We must take it, laughter and love with the ethical practices of Yama the attitude we have towards things and people. Ahimsa, compassion for all living things. Asteya, non-stealing. Satya, commitment to truthfulness. Aparigraha, neutralizing the desire to acquire and hold wealth. Brahmacharya, sense control. Niyama, personal observance. Niyama means rule or laws. These are the rules prescribed for personal observance. Compared with the yamas, the niyamas are more intimate and personal. Saucha means purity. Santosha, contentment. Tapas, disciplined use of our energy. Swadhyaya, self-study. Ishwar Paridhana, celebrating of the spirituality. Asana means body posture. Asana is the practice of physical posture. On a deeper level, the practice of asana, which means staying or abiding in Sanskrit, is used as tool to calm the mind and move into inner essence of a being. The challenge of possess offers the practitioners the opportunity to explore and control all aspects of their emotions, concentrations, intent, faith, and unity between the physical and the ethereal body. Asanas, pranayama, breath control. Pranayama is the measuring, control, and directing of the breath. Pranayama controls the energy, prana, with the organism in the order to restore and maintain health and to promote evaluation. Pratyahara, control of chains. Pratyahara means drawing back or a retreat. In Pratyahara, which sever this link between mind and chains, and the chains withdraws when the chains are no longer tied to external sources. The result is restraint or pratyahara. Dharana, concentration and cultivating inner perceptual awareness. Dharana means immovable concentration of the mind. The essential idea is to hold concentration or focus of attention in one direction. The objective in dharana is to study the mind by focusing its attention upon some stable entity. Dhyana, devotion, meditation on the divine. Dhyana means worship or profound and abstract religious meditation. It is perfect contemplation. During dhyana, the consciousness is further unified by combining clear insights into distinctions between objects and between the subtle layers of perceptions. Samadhi, union with the divine. Yoga is the attainment of samadhi. Samadhi means to bring together, to merge in the state of samadhi. The body and sense are the rest, as if asleep, yet the faculty of mind and reason are alert, as if awake, one goes by beyond consciousness. So, to start yoga, I am Ambar Singh Magar, Principal, H.G. Barvenagar Municipal Secondary School. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much, sir, for being here and presenting an entirely new set of facts and a new set of perspective for everyone. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our next speaker for the day is Dr. Priya Ratna Mahajan. Over to you.
Yes, namaskar and warm greetings from our Himalaya region, Kathmandu, Nepal. And it's my pleasure to have meet all of our friends, all the yogis, all the gurus and experts of yoga, and my pranam for all of you. And my name is Dr. Priya Ratna. And I am the president of International Youth Society Global and having 149 global networks. So having this, inviting for this platform is a very wonderful platform of yoga, and which has been not that much popular as compared to our past age that our forefathers and back to Holy Land of India, where has been a lot of yoga gurus has been practiced so much during the past compared to present. So anyway, with this teaching of yoga from Asia that traveled to all of the global, especially to Europe and Western countries, and this has been now become very popular, practicing as the physically as well as mentally. For me, yoga is like combinations, a union of physical and spirituality that combine together. And most important is now, rather than we defining what's about the meaning of the yoga, and it's most important is to we see the practicality, pragmatism, how we can promote this yoga in this International Day of Yoga that we are celebrating today. And I can see all the yogas teachers from different backgrounds here. So we collaborate, and with this platform, let's address to how we can promote this yoga more into future. And this now yoga has been very popular, as I explained, and there are our forefathers, even the Himalayas, they practice yoga very much, and we have retreat of the yoga and been practiced. Some of them are very daily routine. And for this, during this pandemic period, so practice of the yoga is the most ideal time for us, for all of us, because we have been locked down, confined to our home, and so we can practice the yoga and meditations. So with the practice of meditation and yogas, that actually is not just to see physically surface of that yoga. We have to see deep rooted of that how we can bring the changes through the yoga. This is most important that I can see that the changes that can bring can be physical or can be mental, and how we can promote and educate in an innovative way of this yoga system to our young generations. Since I'm commanding the one of the active young youth organizations, and through our global network, we are promoting educations, yoga, spirituality, and all form of teachings for young people. So for me, this yoga will be another ideal that concept that we can promote among these young generations. So with this platform of yoga and all the teachers and gurus from around the world and especially from India, and we can do collaborations, or we can come out with a package of the teaching systems. And not only we just have commemorate this yoga international only for once a year, and let make this platform to be a platform for every day, so that young people can understand the importance of yoga, and that they can practice and they will remember. And next year, when we celebrate this Yoga International Day, hope that there are a lot of young people who can learn about this about young yoga. So thank you very much for giving this platform, for Corina, that who invited me for this global platform, and this is very important. Thank you very much, Anis Segal, for moderating, and so thank you very much again.
Thank you so much, sir, for being here, and thank you so much for bringing your new perspective. And indeed, Yoga International Day shouldn't be just for one day, and it should be followed entire year. And we are here all together to spread the word amongst as much youth, as much youngsters, and the generation as we can. Thank you so much again. Our next speaker for the day is Mahmood Mohsen Mohammed. Over to you. Moving on to the next speaker for the day, Dr. Vijay Kumar Salvia. Dr. Vijay Kumar Salvia is the Presidential Advisor, equivalent to Director General of International R&D Creativity Organization USA, India, which is working with Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India. He has 4 doctorates, Management, Engineering, Sociology, and Public Administration, and 1 postdoctorate, Engineering Management. He is the International Ambassador for UN and Global Development. He is the member and assessor of NSDC and skill development programs like PMKVY, Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, and Entrepreneurship Department, Government of India. Member of DIPP Startup Hub of India at present, also promoting the sustainable development management entrepreneurship in different universities and institutes all over the India as an expert professional of entrepreneurship and business incubation development for all technical, non-technical, rural, traditional, cultural fields. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, IIU and all the organizers for the greatest International Yoga Day. The first two, we have to learn and see why this we celebrate on this day. Actually, this 21st June is the largest, or we can say the long time day, and because of the long time here, the we can say a big day in a year, the UN Assembly started in 2015, that is the International Yoga Day. But what is the meaning of yoga? The yoga means to unite and to be coordinated, and the coordinated among our all sense of organs, all over the world, and all the community people. This yoga is a light which one's lead will never dim. The better your practice, the brighter your flame. Yoga is the dance of every cell, with the music of every breath that creates inner serenity and harmony. Now, what is this yoga and what are the different types of yoga? In an Indian ancestry system, we learn the types of yoga are Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Raj Yoga, Hatha Yoga, Tantra Yoga, Mantra Yoga, Kriya Yoga, Jain Yoga, and Bodh Yoga. If we translate in English, then these are the knowledge yoga, that is knowledge. Karma means to do some work, and bhakti, that is the religious type of activities. Raj Yoga is related to our that is the materialistic plus our working. Then Hatha yoga is very, we can say the religious persons are using. Tantra yoga is the magician type of what the magical things, magical we can say activities. And mantra yoga is the mantras, the we can say in a science it is an equation. And kriya yoga is just we are doing that is kriya, the kriya of the all yogas. And Jain yoga is the, we can say the activities which is in Jain dharma. And Bodh yoga is, you all know what is the Bodh dharma. So this type of yoga is empowers our all the cells of organ. It restores our energy. It gives our the sixth natural power cells and also above that. Now this yoga unites our all cells. It recreates our cells. It we can say the opens the sharpness of our mindness. It opens all the holes of minds. It's also linked with the nature. And what is nature? What should be our lifestyle? What should be our lifestyle? If you see in last 1.5 year, due to the COVID, we before that we were far away from nature. But if you see, the most of the peoples recovered from the corona or a COVID by due to this yoga. And also is this yoga gives what to do, what to food, what we have to take, what should be the fruit, what should be the food, how we have to maintain our life system. So it will be, we can say, the adaptable to the nature. So if our lifestyle is adaptable to the nature, then it only runs by this yoga. So yoga is the embodies the unity of mind and body, thoughts and actions, restraint and fulfillment, harmony between man and nature, a holistic approach to the health and well-being. It is not about the exercise, but to discover the sense of oneness with yourself, the world and the nature. By changing our lifestyle and creating consciousness, it can help in well-doing. So if you see the, I have just showing a picture that what actually, what should be, what is the body, what our body is after the, we can say, yoga. If you, I'm sharing, but see this picture. Are you seeing? Everybody seeing? So if you see this picture, it is the picture of your kundalini. This kundalini. If you just recycle your kundalini, these are the chakras. There are chakras in this, and that chakras are Muladhara, the root. That next is the sacral, solar plexus. That is heart, throat, third eye, and the crown of head. So by this yoga, you can recreate your all chakras. These are the 7 chakras, and that these chakras will give you the happiness. What actually we want in our life, we want the positive living, we want the happiness, and we want the peace. So this yoga will give you the peace, the positive living, and the happiness. So all types of whatever the secrets in the happiness, it is in the yoga. So now, not much taking more time, and I would like to conclude that if you want to live in a good world, if you want a better life, then you should consume the yoga in a daily activity, because yoga is a mirror to look at ourselves from within. Yoga cannot always control what goes on outside, but you can always control what goes on inside. So happy Yoga Day. Say.
Well, thank you so much, sir, and thank you so much for sharing such facts. Moving on to our next speaker, Ms. Poonam Khangarot. She runs an organization called Hamara Kitab Ghar for the unprivileged kids. She is a part of many organizations and NGOs. Some of them are mentioned below. Rajasthan President SBP, Rajasthan President Ashiana, Rajasthan President Sant Samaj Mission, National Vice President Women Jeev Ekta Foundation, Zone Adhyaksh Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Mahila Manch, running a branch of Roti Bank in Jaipur, life member of CAIT, member of Virangana Jaipur Prant Hindu Jagran Manch, state coordinator Rajasthan Anti-Corruption Foundation, and many such more. She is currently helping more than 40 organizations, and few of her achievements include her name is mentioned in Rajasthan Book of Records in connection with her social services, and she has received more than 100 national awards. Over to you, ma'am.
हैप्पी इंटरनेशनल योगा डे टू ऑल ऑफ यू। मैं हिंदी में बोलना चाहूँगी। मैं कोई योगा एक्सपर्ट नहीं हूँ, लेकिन मैं योगा के बारे में मैं सिर्फ इतना बताना चाहती हूँ। ऑलरेडी सारे स्पीकर्स बोल चुके हैं, बट योगा मैं अपना खुद का एक्सपीरियंस भी शेयर करना चाहूँगी, और साथ साथ योगा जैसा कि अभी दूसरे स्पीकर्स ने भी बताया कि बॉडी माइंड एंड सोल को ये हील करने वाली एक प्रक्रिया है। तो योगा मैं अपने इंडिया का बहुत पूरे वर्ल्ड में इंडिया की योगा की वजह से इंडिया को बहुत ज़्यादा योगा को सिर्फ इंडिया की वजह से ही जाना जाता है पूरे वर्ल्ड में। तो मेरा पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस योगा का जो मैं आपको अगर शेयर करना चाहूँ, मुझे बहुत सारे हेल्थ इश्यूज हैं और मैं बहुत योगा बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद करती हूँ, और अभी मेरे हेल्थ इश्यूज को लेकर के बहुत कुछ नहीं कर पाती हूँ, बट मैंने मेरी खुद की बहुत सारी ऐसी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं जो योगा से हील करी हैं। तो योगा एक बहुत सारी मेडिकल इश्यूज को हील करने वाली भी एक प्रोसेस है। और आज का जो युग है, आज का जो कंप्यूटर युग है, आज हम लोग सब जो मोबाइल के अंदर, तो योगा से हम लोग के अंदर एक मेमोरी हम लोगों की शार्प होती है, हम लोग कंसंट्रेशन हम लोग कर पाते हैं। ये सब योगा की वजह से ही होता है। तो योगा प्रैक्टिस मैं चाहती हूँ कि हर एक व्यक्ति अपनी लाइफ में अगर रखेगा तो हम लोगों को उससे बहुत सारे बेनिफिट्स मिलेंगे। और मैंने योगा बहुत सालों से कर रही हूँ, और मूमल खंगारोत मेरी डॉटर है, और आप लोगों ने मूमल खंगारोत का योगा सेशन आप लोगों ने लिया था, तो वो खुद भी मुझे बहुत मोटिवेट करती है करने के लिए। अभी फिलहाल मैं काफ़ी हेल्थ इश्यूज से जूझ रही हूँ, तो मैं बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं कर पाती हूँ, बट मैंने पावर योगा से लेकर के और नॉर्मल योगा सारी तरह की योगा प्रैक्टिसेस मैंने की हुई हैं। मैं खुद भी एक हीलर भी हूँ, तो मेंटल पीस के लिए बहुत अच्छा है, फिजिकल उसके लिए बहुत अच्छा है, हर एक चीज़ के लिए योगा आपको बहुत बेनिफिट देता है। मैं खुद जैसा कि अभी मेरा प्रोफाइल जब ये बताया, तो उसमें मैं अंडर प्रिविलेज बच्चों के लिए काम करती हूँ, तो मैं उन लोगों के लिए भी योगा सेशंस रखे हैं, उनके लिए भी मैंने, जिससे कि उन बच्चों के अंदर भी कंसंट्रेशन पावर उन लोगों का भी बढ़े और उनकी भी मेमोरी शार्प हो। बहुत सारे बेनिफिट्स हैं कि बच्चे योगा से आपको उन बच्चों को भी मिलें जो इन चीज़ों से वंचित रह जाते हैं। तो मुझे लगता है कि योगा हमें सबको अपनी एक लाइफ स्टाइल का एक पार्ट बना लेना चाहिए, जिससे हम हमारी मेंटल फिजिकल सब तरह की प्रॉब्लम्स का समाधान योगा के थ्रू हो जाता है। और सबसे बड़ा जो एग्जाम्पल है योगा का, वो अभी जो पेंडेमिक के समय में अगर हम अपनी प्राणायाम की जो पद्धति अगर हम लोगों ने जिसने भी अपनाई, जो भी कोरोना से पीड़ित रहा, वो सब प्राणायाम से बहुत सारे पेशेंट्स ठीक हुए हैं। ये प्रमाणित भी हो चुका है कि योगा इतना अच्छी प्रैक्टिस है कि प्राणायाम से हम कोरोना जैसी महामारी को भी मात दी लोगों ने। तो मैं आप सब से सिर्फ यही कहना चाहूंगी कि आप सब लोग भी लोगों को मोटिवेट करें और योगा प्रैक्टिस को अपनी एक नियमित एक लाइफ स्टाइल का एक पार्ट बना लें, और निश्चित रूप से ये बहुत सारी समस्याओं का समाधान होगा। मेंटल रिलैक्सेशन इससे होता है। आज इतना स्ट्रेसफुल हम लोगों की जो लाइफ है, तो मेडिटेशन के थ्रू जो हम लोग रिलैक्स मेंटली over to you.
Well, thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you so much for being here. Now, I would request the next following all the speakers to be very brief because we are in a time constraint. So, our next speaker is Professor Dr. General Ebhoria Usiholo Charles. Professor Dr. General I'm sorry, Ebhoria Usiholo Charles, PhD,
Thank you very much for the
the Nigeria
opportunity you've
Honorary
actually tried.
Director and IIU Senator.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I need to appreciate everybody present here. It's a great honor welcoming me and this great occasion of celebrating the International Day of Yoga. Appreciation to our able founder, our CEO, and CEO. I thank God for Piyush. He's a very good man. He has been able to bring us into this platform so as to showcase our intelligence. But I need to appreciate God in the first place and appreciate our UN and United Nations General Assembly in 2014, 27th September. They are able to approve it. Assuming they never approved it, Honorable Prime Minister would have been able to showcase this issue and would have been able to express this. And nobody knew that Corona will be coming. And this one has given us a very great platform to be able to showcase it so that people will appreciate it. We all love health. Health is key. Whatever thing you are doing, you need that health. If that health is not there, you cannot do anything. And the grace of God in there. So you need health and you need the God perfecting it for you. If God is not there, we cannot actualize what we are saying now. Yoga, I appreciate the International Day, which we are celebrating right now. And what is yoga? It's all about our physical health. It's all about our spiritual health. So how are we going to correlate them together now? When you are talking of physical health, we are looking at a situation whereby you'll be strong, you'll be fit, you will be able to do things. And to be able to do things, you must exercise your body. You must exercise all those collateral, all those things, virus in the body, you remove them away. All those toxic, all those things that are not okay, that are not good for you to move forward. You remove them from the body. That is why the exercise is there, the physical being, the physical exercise is there. That's called yoga as both physical and spiritual. When we talk of spiritual, we are talking in terms of meditation, praying to God, asking God to perfect it. You chant. In yoga, you chant. But like we the Christians, we pray. We say the word of God, we say the Bible, but we chant. We chant by requesting for our prayer, asking God to do one or two things for us so that we'll be able to analyze the day. And Corona will go because every one of us, when we believe in God, everything will go. Because we never believe. That's why we're having Corona. Corona will go in Jesus' name. We don't need Corona in this our country. That is why we are saying we need that physical health. That physical health matters. Let us do yoga. By the time you are doing yoga, I'm telling you, all those things will move, all those stress will move, all those Corona something will fly off. And God perfecting for us, giving us that grace to pray very well and to meditate. Through our Lord Jesus, that we see that everything will go. So let us embrace this Corona. This yoga is a very powerful one. There are principles. It removes a lot of stress. You need to be disciplined, and you need to be disciplined, and you need to be humble. You need to, your body wise, by the time you are doing it, your body system will change. Everything about you, your pride, your all those things that are virus, all these are virus. When you are boasting, when you are pride, when you are doing all those negative things, they are virus to the body, and it causes a lot of commotion, a lot of problem. In order to remove such, you need to do yoga to remove all those toxics in our body. By the time we remove that, I am telling you, you will be sound physically. When you talk about spiritually, you are talking of calling upon God, the creator who has created us. Without the creator, we cannot do anything. So we need that creator. That is why that spiritual aspect is there, chanting, saying our various prayer, saying our requests. By the time we do that, discover that we'll be free. We'll see that Corona will run away and everybody will be healthy to serve that God. Why are we created? We are created to know God, to serve Him in this world and thereafter. We want to serve God, and you must be happy to serve God. You must be happy to do your work. If you're not happy, you cannot do anything. That's why this yoga is also there to be able to help us out, and God perfecting it. In yoga, you'll be able to see your body system, everything will change. It boosts your immunity. It makes you to relate well with your brothers and sisters. It makes you to be happy, to be focused. It makes you to be in good shape. Your shape will be good. Everything about you will be good. It makes you to be happy all the time. When you are happy all the time, I am telling you, you'll be able to bring peace. Harmony will come. Peace will come. all those necessities will come and you yourself will be happy, will be fulfilled. Yoga is so important. We need it in this our country now to drive away this corona and God perfecting it. Through our Lord Jesus Christ, we see ourselves being happy. Everybody will be happy. Yes, yoga is an Indian gift to the world. It's fully Indian gift to the world. That is why we must appreciate the Indians. We kudos to them who actually brought this thing without knowing that corona will be coming. And I appreciate our father who has kept us right now to be able to express ourselves. It also helps us to be in leading and a good and peaceful lifestyle. Be peaceful. If we are not peaceful, none of us will be here. We need that peacefulness. So to be peaceful, let us cultivate yoga on a daily basis. What are the benefits you need to get? What are we going to perfect in yoga? There are rules to it. What are the rules? Yoga should be done on empty stomach. You do it with empty stomach. Your stomach should be empty. One need to wait for at least 3 hours before practicing yoga. This is said by experts. Avoid when you are sipping tea and coffee. No, it doesn't warrant that. Your stomach must be empty. In order to do it well, that is one of the rules. The second rule is one should begin with easy yoga. Yes, and then move to the tough one. You start small, you go gradually. Before you go to the tough one, you don't just go into it. By the time you go into it, you're in trouble. Third one again, you relax for 10 seconds. At least after each of the yoga exercise, you realize there must be relaxation. Failure to relax becomes another issue. The fourth one, comfortable clothes are essential for practicing yoga. Your clothes should be light. You should not be heavy. Your body should not be heavy. Everything about you should be light. And the fifth rule again, yoga must not be practiced on hard ground. Yes, experts are using yoga mats or thick bed sheets for yoga. The sixth rule, it is being said that to be the best time to have it is the morning time. In order to do it very well, the morning time. And the seventh rule, food can be taken after 1 hour of practice. The eighth rule again is always to practice yoga when there is abundant clean air. The environment should be airy. The environment should be airy. Should not have a very shock area. And you can faint as a result of having it, but have a clear area that you have breeze, area that you yourself will be fulfilled. The 10th one, the benefit of yoga. Also, you enjoy it when you are disciplined and do it properly on a daily basis. You are disciplined. You don't need to look at yourself as somebody who is not disciplined. You must be disciplined. Anything you are doing, if you don't follow, if you are not disciplined, I am telling you, you cannot actualize. The same thing with God. When you want to come closer to God, you must be disciplined. The rules, the commandment is there for us to follow. Everything is there. We must follow that system. We should not go contrary. So meditation is a very good one. It's a very good thing. Like we, the Christians who meditate, who read the scripture, who praise, who do necessary, who are being focused, then we actualize our prayer. In yoga too, you must be disciplined. You must be able to follow what is being said. And by the time you follow what is being said, I'm telling you, all those diseases, all this virus, all those things will move. You'll be healthy all the time. You'll be happy. By the time you are happy, you'll be able to communicate with your brother and sister, communicate with people, and you yourself will be fulfilled. And what happened? Results will come, development will come, achievement will come. All the necessary things we need will come. We see ourselves being happy. But then everybody is happy. We will see that we fulfill our dreams. So I need to appreciate the organizer, appreciate our Mr. Piyush, appreciate every one of you who has contributed to the success of this, and those of the listeners. I appreciate you all. May God bless us all in Jesus' name. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much, sir. I just love your energy and I'm inspired by it. Thank you so much for such inspiring words and all the rules for yoga. Moving on to our next speaker, HE Ambassador Dr. Elizabeth Lucas E. Over to you, ma'am.
Good morning. Am I visible? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I just want to seize this opportunity to say thank you very much for inviting me, and also to say Happy Yoga's Day. I also want to seize the opportunity to thank even the organizer of this event and also the president of this event, of this organization. Thank you and God bless you. Yes, we're talking about yoga here. And really, our wonderful professor Charles has really given us an insight. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay.
Ma'am, you are on mute.
It has really awaked us all over the world that it is time that we focus on our body, soul, and spirit. And I believe that this our immune system is the very important thing. And that is what actually, if we look at it properly, this COVID affected our immune system. And our immune system makes every one of us to relax. We eat the way anyhow. We do things anyhow. We sleep anyhow. We don't take care of this body. We are chasing money. We are chasing this and that and that. And we forget about the important thing. And our important thing is our body, soul, and spirit. I'm glad that Dr. Charles have said it, that number one, we need to really connect with our God in respect of any religion you belong to. Your relationship with God is very important because without that, we cannot go any further. And then the second one is our body. How do we take care of our body? This is part of why this yoga that we are celebrating today, and it's also educating us. I personally, I don't know much about yoga, but this morning, wow, wow, wow. All these wonderful teachers really taught us. I was practicing it, I was there for the first time, and I felt relieved. And I'm thinking, wow, is this what this yoga can do to our body? This is my first time of partaking. And guess what? I feel relieved, I feel relaxed, I feel happy, I feel empty. And I think these are the benefits of taking care of our body and also exercising yoga. I know this will not be my first and the last. This is the beginning of me in beginning of working towards this yoga for my body because it's very important. Immune system, we need to be taking care of that because it is not only COVID. COVID just makes it a national thing. We have so many diseases in this world. And if you don't take care of your body, your immune system, you will be easily be attacked with all these diseases. And that is why I want to encourage us that we should focus more on our spirit, soul, and body. Yes, like my colleague has said, we need to meditate. And when I was participating this morning in this yoga, I found myself meditating as well within this. So it's so unique, really. It's so unique because we sometimes if you don't know something, you just abuse it. But me involved in this morning makes me to realize that yoga is so unique. And I am particularly going to make sure that I involve in it. Okay, that is me, by the way. Let me encourage all our viewers. It is time we take care of ourselves. It is time that we focus on our spirit, soul, and body. Because if you don't take care of yourself,
ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കുകയായിരുന്നു
you will feel
അതുകൊണ്ട് എനിക്ക്
miserable.
ഫോൺ എടുക്കാൻ
We
പറ്റില്ല കാരണം
feel
അവരൊക്കെ അറിയല്ലോ
unhappy. Because what's the point of we working if we can't take care of ourselves? One of the reasons why we are working hard is for us to take care of ourselves. So we need to make sure we are doing exercise every day. Watch what we are eating. Watch what we are saying, even with your mouth. Watch the kind of association you belong to. Because we have so many people out there, poisonous. And like I've always said, I'm a woman of mindset. I'm an inspirational speaker. I inspire people because without us inspiring one another, encouraging one another, we will be left out. We will be discouraged. We will even fall into all these kinds of sickness and disease. We're talking about unforgiveness. If you don't forgive yourself and forgive others, then you are full of bitterness. These are all the things that we need to take care of our spirit, soul, and body. And I want to appreciate the fact that we are coming together to take take care of ourselves globally now. Because everybody is talking about yoga in UK here, yes, everybody's talking about it everywhere. And so I think it is a wake-up call. This pandemic has really wake us up that it is time we take care of ourselves. And can we do it? Yes, we can do it. Yes, we can improve ourselves. Yes, we can get better. Yes, we can feel happy and be happy. Yes, we can live our life joyfully. Yes, we can be free from all this sickness and disease. Yes, we can live healthy. Yes, we can live without us attaching any other things to our life, because this body is very good. It's the container of greatness. If we take care of ourselves, then we can perform well. If we take care of ourselves, then we can love other people. If we take care of ourselves, then we can lift other people up. If we take care of ourselves, then we can help. We are talking of humanity. Yes, when you take care of yourself, then you can help other people. So it all starts from you. Take care of your soul, spirit, and body. Thank you very much. This is Dr. Elizabeth Lucas. Yes, you can, from United Kingdom.
Well, thank you so much, ma'am. I loved your energy as well. And great facts presented. Absolutely, this COVID-19 was a wake-up call for everyone. And that's why we are here, present here, to awaken each one of our viewers as well as the participants. Thank you so much for being here, ma'am. Over to the next speaker for day, Dr. Raghunath Parakkal. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon or good evening or rather good morning to all my friends. I can see so many friends laughing, Charles sir, Elizabeth sister, Vinod ma'am, everybody is, smiling. So see, we have to say that, yoga means is nothing but a union. So this is an opportunity to unite together and and spread this message of smile all over the world. I like to talk something about some psychological aspect of yoga, because I am also a psychologist and I know pretty well, and I am also a practicing yoga therapist. So I can give you certain interesting aspects regarding yoga. Yoga, as I said, it is a union between not only the people, it is a union between your body and your mind. So once you are doing yoga, so many people are doing yoga only for the flexibility, or rather they are saying that to reduce the weight they are doing. But actually the fact is it is getting soothing effect to your mind. Charles sir, once upon a time, one of the student of Buddha asked an interesting question to Buddha. While learning, right, this meditation and this yoga, what you have gained, right? What you have gained. So the immediate reply from Buddha was like this: I didn't gain anything, but I lost so many things. This is very interesting. Vinny ma'am, this is going to be very interesting. That is the concept of yoga. I didn't gain anything, but I lost so many things after doing yoga and meditation. So the student was so surprised. Say, what Guru you are saying? You lost so many things. Yes, I lost my anchor, unnecessary emotions, hatred, everything. I lost it. I am able to control my mind now. Do you know your best friend is always your mind? Why? When you are able to control your mind in a proper way. If you are not able to control your mind in a proper way, the worst enemy of yours is going to be your mind. So best friend and best enemy, of course, when we are calculating, it is your own mind. When you are able to control your mind, definitely it is going to be your good friend. When you are not able to control your mind, the worst enemy in your life is going to be the mind. So in order to control your mind, the best aspect, not to go to any psychologist or a psychiatrist, though I am a psychologist, I promote this, yes, study yoga, practice yoga, right? Your EQ will be balanced, emotional quotient will be balanced. I think Winnie ma'am also will agree, in order to have a successful life, right, you should have a good emotional quotient. See, whenever I see Charles, brother, or my wonderful sister, Elizabeth sister, always they are smiling. So that is also a message of the balancing of emotions. balancing of emotions. Balancing of emotion is one of the things which is very much required for the success of a life. Everybody is telling that it is nothing but the emotional quotient is going to be very important. That's why I'm going to tell. Everybody is saying that to get a successful life, IQ is important, intelligent quotient. But we want to concentrate as a psychologist that two things more than the IQ, emotional quotient, and of course the social quotient is going to be very important. This, if you want to really get into your life, mingle with the people, spread the message of love, as Elizabeth's sister was talking, and practice yoga always in the morning. This will balance your head, your thoughts. It is a market of thoughts. Actually, the mind is nothing but the market of thoughts. If you can really control the market of thoughts in a creative way, definitely that can lead you to a successful life. One thing I want to tell you, if you want to have a successful life, you have to maintain a good EQ so that your good attitude also will come. If you have got a left side one bull, and if you have got a right side one bull, right? Whatever bull which you are feeding definitely will grow, and whatever bull which you are not feeding will die. So likewise, our mind is also like that. If you are feeding certain positive things to your bull or your mind, yes, definitely the positive things will come to your body. So this definitely is only possible in a balanced mind and a balanced body, which can really give by practicing the yoga. And another thing I have found out very interesting along with my students, whenever I teach this concept, that of course, the patience also, right? Patience also obtained by doing the yoga. I used to say to my psychological students, if you want to have patience, you should have a patience. If you want to have a patience, you should have a patience. So definitely practice yoga accordingly. Your emotional quotient will be worked out and you will have a very successful life, because with emotional quotient, with a balanced mind, you will be able to think creatively, innovatively. So many wonders in your life. Definitely this practicing of yoga will help. I really thank the International Internship University and Piyush sir and our my own friend, and she is also very close to me because we were working together as the peace ambassadors with one project. Parin ma'am, for giving such a kind of opportunity to interact with you people. Thank you, my dear friends. Jai Hind. A big namaste from India. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, sir, for presenting such a beautiful and inspiring story for all of us. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to place on record a hearty thanks to Mr. Piyush Pandit and IIU as well as Swarna Bharat Parivaar for the perfect logistic support and guidance he has extended to all of us at this event. Now, before leaving, I would like to show you all a video of Swarna Bharat Parivaar.
Determination has always been a key to success for any individual, because a pessimist always sees difficulty in every opportunity, and the optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Piyush Pandit, Piyush Pandit, Piyush Pandit, Piyush Pandit, Piyush Pandit. Piyush Pandit is that name, who's recognized by his multiple work genres, an international social activist, award-winning social worker, serial entrepreneur, and founder of SBP Global. He has determined his
30-something years.
and
30-something years now, 40 years.
Piyush Pandit was
Onwe ihe o ji na-eme ma ọ bụ onwe ihe nji eme, anyị aka emecha before now.
Uttar Pradesh, in a middle-class family. Piyush Pandit is a diligent and passionate social worker committed to serve the humanity. Piyush Pandit has played a crucial role in crafting a team of volunteers and achieved global recognition as head of Swarna Bharat Parivaar Trust, which span across more than 50 countries. He has the ability to manage complex caseloads as he granted several live interviews and press conferences on rural development, access to justice, and the right to equality. Rallies, debates, and campaigns conducted by him has impacted Government of India to achieve various noble goals. Piyush is youth leader with extensive social work experience, political activism, and stellar entrepreneurial achievements. When you think of social work and changing the world by improving human experiences, Piyush Pandit comes to mind. He's working hard to make a difference in human experience, starting with one person at a time. He firmly believes that if we uplift someone then another, we improve the experience of human race. A ripple effect played out can be seen in his work. He is proactively mentoring other social activists to encourage social activism and entrepreneurship around the world. He is working fiercely towards achieving United Nations sustainable goals in India and over the globe. The success that his organization have had is a proof of his hard work, creativity, and commitment. Under the flawless leadership of Piyush Pandit, Swarna Bharat Parivaar Trust was established in 2010 and was registered in 2016 as a service-oriented voluntary organization with the aim of helping destitute, old people, children, handicapped, and women in rural areas. It goes on to include helping martyrs of Indian Army, Navy, CRPF, CISF, and other real-life heroes who lost their lives in service. The organization strives to place the humanity at forefront and bringing back the human warmth which has lost due to busy modern life. They are fighting to ensure ending poverty, unemployment, and making society better for all. SBP has become a global entity with ambassadors from more than 50 countries. SBP is an endless family working towards the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. The goals include no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitization, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry innovation and infrastructure, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life without water, life on land, peace, justice, and strong institutions, partnerships to achieve the goals. SBP.
It's over. Are we to leave?
Darkness for people who are hungry, be unable to afford the basic things of life, be discriminated against, and be unable to access opportunities to advance their lives.
India is still a young nation when it comes to development, but we have made much progress. SBP has added 5 new need-based goals, in addition to 17 UN goals for society to create world peace and sustainability. The founder, Piyush Pandit, holds his strong vision and endeavor in strengthening the UN SDGs under his agenda of aiming to unite all the countries of the world by 2030. SBP has invented 22 goals for the development of nation. With SBP SDGs, which will have its ambassadors for promoting these SBP SDGs in 195 countries. This has been reviewed and designed after intense research by visiting some of the developing countries across the globe. SBP SDG aims at building strong bonding between these 195 countries and aims to unite them as one nation, one world.
SBP creates impact through its projects. These projects include E-Village, Gau Gram, Youth Development, Namami Gange, Annadata, Rashtriya Lakshya, Next Gen Awards, Institution, Handicapped Welfare, Sports, Art and Culture, Population Control, Indian Art and Culture, Entrepreneurship, Youth Parliament, and National Medical Care. SBP carries out its social service projects in India, Nepal, Bhutan, and Sri Lanka. Every member of the SBP team believes strongly that they can change the world by enhancing humanity. By giving a helping hand and delivering hope, we can make the world a better place. This tireless commitment to human advancement has led the SBP team to complete 521 projects and help more than 1 million people. While the pandemic was in its toughest moments and offsetting the lives of many people, the team at SBP surmounted the challenges presented and provided relief through the COVID-19 relief fundraising. The smile that the project Ignite is fuel for keeping the SBP team moving. SBP supports the community and continues to push for that awesome future for India and for the world. A golden India is possible, but then the entire world could be golden, where everyone is safe, healthy, and comfortable. The SBP team sees a world that is free of discrimination and violence. And they're working tirelessly to get humanity a little closer to that vision with each day. Rural India has been a focal point of Piyush, which gave birth to Help India Help Foundation. It was founded by Piyush Pandit and Dandi Swamiji, centered on empowering rural India. It seeks to achieve this empowerment through best practices, modern technology, and its core values of corporate thinking.
SBP works on beautifying nature by plantation drives and prudently manages scarce resources such as water and energy. Our family has made education, including preschool education, accessible and affordable, especially in urban slums, rural areas, and villages, to give every child a strong start in life. We constantly review healthcare policy and spread awareness to ensure the security of the families. SBP SDGs looks and aims to provide subsidies to support our aging population. SBP aims that masses, whether rich or poor, young or old, enjoy clean air, water, and sanitation, quality healthcare, and education, as well as lush greenery and safe common spaces. Because of these policies run by SBP, SBP has been actively playing an important role for human rights and addressing issues related to it and resolving them through Global Peace Council of the Universe and Human Rights Council of the Universe. SBP also pays a close attention of promoting peace and love for humankind and bring glory to the universe, where love, respect, and salute to every individual is given. SBP works around the world for climate change, where actions and concrete steps are taken to tackle it. Development work for all countries shall be done by our country heads and ambassadors in each country. They shall adopt solutions to fit their specific circumstances and priorities, as sustainable development is not a solo mission, it is a collective goal. And we have much to learn from experiences of the UN SDGs and SBP SDGs in cooperation. SBP has trained almost 5 lakh skilled entrepreneurs from more than 50 countries. We, SBP, aims to strengthen collective resilience against common threats such as terrorism, cybercrime, climate change, and disaster. We are helping our economies to innovate and use technology to make a vibrant and sustainable place to live and work by appointing capable ambassadors and country heads who are social workers and can work to promote SBP SDGs internationally by partnering with teams to run capacity building. We host many international forums, including the International Summit, International Clean Water, Clean Enviro, Education, and Health Summit. These promote dialogue and collaboration on sustainability issues among policymakers and experts from governments, businesses, and international organizations. SBP is committed to form the first ever international internship university, which shall generate campus placements to create entrepreneurs, small and large scale industries, create sustainability and top employability for the youth by helping them with new startups.
The social work continues, and the e-village was established in 2012 to reinforce India's roots in villages and villagers. It was created to make technology accessible for all members of the village. The organization strives hard to ensure data and network connectivity across the village, thereby giving the inhabitants access to a world of information and enabling the farmers to get real-time updates on weather, agricultural products, and new harvesting methods. We can better understand the impact that the e-village aims to create. At the crux of Piyush's work is the youth. He believes that youth empowerment is closely aligned with social service. After all, if we are going to recruit people to make an impact and improve their societies, we will have to include the youth. It becomes important to develop the youth and to make sure that they are empowered. Piyush recognizes this and has set out through the SDGs to achieve this goal. Piyush is the CEO of Piyush Group. The organization covers several industries, including renewable energy, logistics, real estate, and so on. It has established itself in these industries and is leading the market because of its consistent drive for providing quality products and creating customer loyalty. Piyush Group emphasizes the need to begin now to create tomorrow's entrepreneur. This is one of their core values as industry leaders. They are striving to create sustainability and secure tomorrow by empowering the youth and promoting entrepreneurship. Piyush Pandit has succeeded in scaling the growth of these organizations, and his work has taken them to the multinational level. They are a name in the market, providing the best products and services in their industries. Piyush Group has been around for over 2 decades, but continues to adapt to the changing market environment under the leadership of Piyush Pandit. This company has attained an industry leader status because of Piyush's commitment to provide quality and exceeding customers' expectations. Just like Help India Health Foundation, eVillage, and SBB, this organization combines its values with modern technology to carry out its projects. Needless to say that his vast scope of work has provided him with the exposure, expertise, and experience to succeed in almost any field. Piyush is able to form and sustain positive relationship with people. He is able to work at resolving complex issues, a skill that is important for social work. He has received a plethora of awards and recognitions in acknowledgement of his contributions to social work. In 2018, he was recognized for his enormous contributions to society with India's Great Leader Award. This award was in recognition of his social work and youth empowerment efforts. His work speaks for itself and tells of someone who's passionate about the welfare of others. Piyush's enormous contributions to India paved his way into the India Star Book of Records in 2019. His other awards include GTF World Summit Bangkok 2019, Volunteer Hero from the I Volunteer Awards 2019, Abad Samman Samaro 2018, Blood Donation Award from the Rotary Club of New Delhi, Environmental Sentinel Award from the Green Care Society, Yuva Gaurav Samman for Youth Welfare, and Literature Confluence Award from poet Hum Tum. Piyush Pandit believes in the philosophy of growing together. His slogan is, "Let's grow together and create tomorrow's entrepreneur." He has the vision to create a society that is based on freedom, equality, solidarity, diversity, and fairness. Piyush believes that by anchoring the journey on these values, it is possible to make India Sone ki Chiriya. Piyush believes that when we work together, there is no limit to what we can achieve. He always emphasizes that to make an impact in life, we must follow our passions and we must do all that it takes. Pour all your energy into work that makes a mark and changes society by touching lives, one person at a time.
Well, wasn't it inspiring and amazing? A single man can do so many wonders and can make changes in this entire world. Amazing work, Mr. Piyush Pandit. Now, I would like to call upon our next speakers. Our next speaker for the day is Leticia Escobedo Ocades. Moving on to our next speaker. Our next and a final speaker is Ming Yao.
Yes. May I share my screen? Thank you. Hi, everyone. I hope that that's wonderful. Today I spent a wonderful afternoon with everyone, every expert and master, and also the video is just cheering. I just watch the video and then do some stretching I have learned, and also the breathing I have learned from your session. I hope that you all got a very, good break a little bit. Yeah. So just allow me, I'm the last speaker. So I'm going to share my screen.
You can now.
Okay, now, yes, thank you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, is that okay? Okay, so first of all, I would like to thank you everyone to have this wonderful session and also bring up the very important issue of well-being and healthiness. And especially you offer a new, like a door to us, yoga, the importance of the yoga to increase your healthiness and mental healthness and body and mind. So let me introduce myself. So I'm the teacher, elementary school teacher. I'm teaching English, not yoga. So you might wonder that what's that to do with yoga? So this is why I'm here. So thank you for Corina and IIU member to give me the opportunity. I'm going to share and learn. It's like an experiment from my classroom. So I would like to share how I conduct this yoga. Today the topic is the wonder of yoga. It's a case study of my experience putting yoga practice in the EFL classroom. So like I say, I'm an English teacher. So how am I, why and how I conduct this yoga in my classroom? Okay, so let me introduce so today my topic that I'm the country director. Thank you. Yeah, pointing me the opportunity. So I'm Taiwan representative. So Taiwan is the country in Asia. So people always make a mistake about Thailand and Taiwan. but actually we are different country. So in my sharing will start from like a sharing my Chinese culture value, and then I will share a little bit my school contact, Taiwan, in all of you, and then I will share how and why I start my yoga lesson in the classroom. So this is the me. I think before pandemic, I would say I would just English teacher. But after pandemic COVID-19, I have learned, and my students also learn so many digital tools. So I'm a Microsoft MIE expert, and I'm a Google certified educator. And also I'm some like a Weekly and Flipgrid. There are so many that digital tools we have to learn. And before I learned that, I have been teaching English for 20 years. So before that, learning the new tool, I will call myself just an English teacher. But after pandemic, I learned so many things. So I will call that I'm the global educator teacher. And within this me, I learned, I would like to share that before I'm a teacher. So if you study Chinese culture, you must know this man. So this man we call Confucius. Confucius is the teacher of a teacher. So he was born, I think, maybe about 2,500 years ago. So that's about what the quotation has been the Bible of our Chinese education and Chinese system. So we even have so this is his portrait, and we even have the temple. We worship him as our master of a teacher because of what he say means Bible. For example, you need to respect and you need to put personal interest behind country benefit. So you need to sacrifice yourself. And also you need to, control your mind before you study. So right now, this day, we even have a Teacher's Day. We celebrate Teacher's Day, not in June. We celebrate Teacher's Day in his birthday in September 28th. So it's quite different from our country to other world. So these are on his birthday. So our kids, our school will do this kind of celebration. But don't get me wrong. Right now, we don't dress like that. We don't dress like teaching and learning. So this is something. So this is the master. So he was born 2,500 years ago. So he is a teacher of a teacher. So that's why I say he's the importance without saying. So his value become our Bible. He also got a book about we call 论语. It's an analysis of a Confucius. So it's a Bible. Right now, we still use that as our textbook. So what's the influence about our education? So teacher and student, we are like a control. We are wired that we need to sit tight properly before you study. So let me share something. So, and this is the education, I mean the value to the culture to my country. And also when I study education, I learned about the importance of a learning. So you must have heard about a Bloom taxonomy. Yeah, you need to teach them some skill, remembering, critical thinking, but definitely you also learn about the Maslow's, the needs. When students learn, you need to fulfill these basic needs. That's just when I dig more, I was thinking about my culture, the value, seems give me some conflict that before learn, you need to control yourself. Before learn, you need to see properly. So that's why, I got a reflection due to the pandemic and this thing reflect. So I think as a teacher, before the student learn, you must think about work your body and then your mind and brain will work. So I'm so glad that because those are the expert in the seminar. Before me, you just all mentioned about the points. So it's really great to like a random it. So I think the important is that to learning is we need to push Maslow's need before Bloom. So that's which means that give me awakening call that before I teach my student, you definitely need to think about how the kids feel about the classroom. You need to make my classroom into a very warm and safe place for them to learn. But how? So let me just take you to my EFL school. Okay, so I think I will show you that this is my classroom. As you can tell, there are 30 kids in the classroom. So all of them are limited to sit in a row. is straight line. Okay, so our study, working hard is important because the Confucians say you need to study hard and then get success. So which means that so we spend lots of time in the learning about a textbook and test. So our school in Taiwan, most of the school begin 7:30 a.m. and then school over in 4 p.m. So that's a long learning. If you think that's a long hour for learning, you got it wrong. After the school over, my student in Taiwan, most of the students, they will get actual after school tutoring. So which means that end of the school, they will go to another school, a place to study more. So which means that when they get home, it's almost about maybe 9 o'clock p.m. in the evening. Okay, so I think lots of students suffer for study stress and anxiety. No, not to mention about teacher. You need to teach so many of them. So I think there are some big classes, and also I mentioned that I'm an English teacher. Taiwan, English is not a formal language. So which means that English as a foreign language make my classroom, English classroom, seems a little bit distant to my student. So I think, and also we have a big class. So mixed level and mixed ability, sometimes making teacher, worn out, burned out, and also the kids are struggling to learn. You don't see the, result of your teaching. So I think which means that in terms of learning and teaching, the student low motivation and low interest in school learning. So I think that's why, why I learning new tool, Google, Weckler. So I'm thinking about how to make my classroom to be more engaging. So this is how, I'm so glad that today is World Yoga Day. I'm just a lookie. So I think I'm just trying to share my classroom, and also maybe I can get some advice from you because I'm only English teacher. So maybe you may wonder how am I going to do? Yes, so that's something I would like to ask your advice that how an English will do. But this is something I want to show you. This is how I do. So before my class, I try to use the yoga tips like we mentioned or heard from the master, like a chanting, breathing, and singing. I try to use these as techniques into my classroom. So which means that I use some breathing practice, and also I'm trying to encourage them to learn English. So using these techniques in English, my kids also learning English from songs and simple English. So this is something I first did. I studied from a nursery.
Came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And itsy spider back again.
Okay, yeah. So this is something I try to move their body and their mind through some gesture. But I think it's not enough. It's not even yoga. And then I found the yoga. Yeah, my kids are learning how to make the breathing and chanting. So this is what we call big O sound. The kids imitate the sound, pat their back. See, I think these are the stretches I just learned from this master today. I'm so happy. And breathing. I also show them. You see the O sound? It's all in their mind, brain, and I see the kids are so happy. Okay, yeah, that's something I share in my classroom. You may wonder, that, oh, yoga, do we just have like a lay on the floor? And if we just did it in the classroom, how should I do? So this time I found the breathing is very important. So this is the technique we call dragon breath. I just asked my kids to sit in the classroom, and then we imagine that you were dragon. You need to breath. So let's see that. See, my kids are breathing out 3 times. Okay. Yeah, I'm so happy that today, even see in my classroom, they sit in the classroom. They can also see the practice the big O sound, breathing, chanting, and moving their. Okay, yeah. So I just think that I prefer these 3 video about my classroom. I always imagine that as a teacher, right now we have a challenge facing the pandemic. There are so many challenges. We all hope that, wish that we have a superpower. Sometimes I even wonder that, can I be like my, my Chinese culture, Kung Fu master? That's so good. I can even see through the kids' what's in their mind. And also I would like to be a super Wonder Woman. Sometime the pandemic. So right now, I think I just found that yoga is really a weapon. After we learn so many digital tools, I think the teacher in the classroom, also we can learn how to do yoga and bring the yoga to your classroom. So sorry, I'm not expert, but I just want maybe you can give me some advice. Is that right? Or how can I do better in my classroom? So I think as the super wonder, my superpower, I will use the yoga in my classroom. So I think you just need a classroom, all kinds of places, like you saw in my video. They sit on the floor or just sit on the desk. And also, I start the yoga breathing practice before my lesson begins. So maybe just 5 minutes. And I think the most important is teacher, your growth mindset. I think the better advice will start with yoga practice. And also today, I'm so happy that I learned happy learning begins with happy teacher teaching. And also, a teacher, you need to grow your skill. So not only spend your time learning those digital tools, I think I did before, and also you need to learn some skill to grow the student's mind. I think yoga helps become a teacher as a better teacher, and also a student as a better learner. Because after practicing yoga, you will become better self. You will be more willing to take a challenge and risk. So that's the learning happen. Learning, you need to take challenge and you need to take risk. Okay? And just do it. I will say that. So these are the mindful and also yoga lesson I have collected. I'm willing to share with you. Here we have a more educator here. And also I would like to ask and plead expert, yoga expert. So if you can do something for the young learner, especially for teachers in the classroom, that would be, you will be my saver. Thank you. That's all for my presentation. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm the happy teacher. Yeah.
Well, it was beautiful. And, connecting to the students like that, we all want that. And
Yeah.
definitely, I can say that you will be the favorite teacher for all your students.
Yeah, so that's why I would plead that today we have so many yoga experts. So maybe you can give us advice that how to do that, because your teacher will spend lots of time in the classroom. How to do that properly? That would be more appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, an event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling weeks ago. It requires planning and a bird's eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated colleagues of Swarna Bharat Parivaar who know their jobs and are result oriented. I cannot thank everyone enough for their involvement and their willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zones. Thank you all.
We all thank the India to leave the great heritage to the world. I will say namaste.